From the South Central blocks to the Hollywood Hills, from breaking beats on wax to racking up stacks on screen, the storyteller, bad man, and legend himself, Ice-T, really lived the late 80s to early 90s American dream. At that time in LA, car collectors weren't as prominent as they are today, and those who were kept their driveways really private and away from the public eyes, up in the hills. But Tracy, he was a rapper, so he was never afraid to share and flaunt his automotive passion to the world. Because the truth is, T was really one of the first ones to do it big in the rap game. Let's first go back in time and check out the Truth Speaker's 90s collection. Then we'll rank his current fleet.
Everybody talks about all the cars you have. Are these really yours?
Yeah, these are my cars. This is mine, Benz. It's called a Hammer. The new Acura, the NSX. Wow. There's a Rolls. License plate, pimping ain't easy. I mean, what can I say?
How much would you say total that you probably have invested in all of your toys?
$2 million.
Get this. It's the 1990s, Los Angeles. The sun shines different, especially for the ones who had the resources to enjoy the city of angels to its fullest. And Mr. Ice-T, he was one of them. Hit by hit, Tracy racks up the charts and starts to make a name for himself in the industry. The checks start coming in, and so does the cars. First things first, he goes on to buy a red 1988 BMW 7 Series E23, a fully kitted Bimmer sitting on custom chrome fitty pad rims with red trim to match the paint. It sat so low, you thought it was levitating off the freeway. Moms and station wagons were looking like, who that? Man, that car in the 90s announced to everybody, I'm here. This was an era when rappers went strictly European to flex. Ice-T said, I'm head and shoulders above the rest, and that Bimmer proved it. He followed that up with a burgundy 1987 Porsche 911 Turbo Slant Nose Cabriolet. With its pop-up headlights converted into that sleek slant nose kit, it was like a GT3 RS nowadays. Sunroof open, wind blowing through your fade. Nothing said east meets west like a boxer engine howl echoing off Sunset Boulevard. 3.3-liter turbocharged flat six pushing near 300 horsepower. For a 1987, it mattered more than you think because Ice-T was bridging rap and sports car culture before anybody else. Racial lines breaking, doors popping. Now roll into the 90s and you can't miss that W140 S-Class. The king of land yachts. Ice-T's 600 SEL got that sports service treatment from Lawrencer. Flared fenders, billet grille, and a full set of chrome rims so large they looked like satellite dishes. When that V12 thundered, it was like a cannon blast. Power, prestige, and presence. Driving this put Ice-T on every VIP list. Movie premieres, award shows, you name it. Ice-T once said, if they see me in a Merc like this, they know I'm serious. Anyway, as the money got heavier, so did the whip game. Now we talking triple, quadruple OG status. Ice-T copped one of the first Rolls Royces in the hood, a 1991 Silver Spirit 2, with plush leather seats so comfy, you'd fall asleep mid-drive. And the plates?
There's a Rolls, license plate, pimping ain't easy. I mean, what can I say?
The Spirit 2's park ward body kit made it leaner, meaner, and even more boss. In '91, most rappers were rocking Cadillacs or Impalas, but Ice-T was in a Rolls Royce, baby. End of discussion. The second Benz he owned was even more respected. Before AMG was a factory, it was an underground movement. Ice-T's Hammer was a 1987 300E with a 6.0-liter V8 swap. The baddest E-Class in the streets, 385 horsepower, automatic, but if you asked, he'd tell you it felt as quick as a bullet train. Hammer conversions were rare in '87, and you had to know a tuner who knew a tuner. Ice had the plug in LA. You didn't drift this, you straight-lined it, Gangsta style. Here's your icon, the Acura NSX, Japan's answer to Ferrari. Ice-T's model had the '92 NSX plates, so everyone knew it was first year, first flight. A silver one was featured in the '94 movie Pulp Fiction. Ice was ahead of the trends, deadly.
This is a 1973 Pinto, built to look like a Ferrari, right? It's like the wheels are, it's fake. This is not real metal. I made this top out of old bed sheets and stuff. But this is what you gotta do, you know, when you're in the rap business and you ain't got a lot, you ain't got no money, so you can't really afford to buy one. So we built this Pinto up, and if you look inside, all this vinyl interior, it even smells kind of like leather.
Moving on. He was also rocking a Ferrari you didn't see every day, the Mondale. Ice-T grabbed a 91 with a T-top and threw on Gotti-style rims. Big, bold, gold, or maybe platinum. Mondale's got a bad rep for being breadbox Ferraris, but to Ice, it was exclusive, especially when it sat on those Gottis. It was a cruiser more than anything. That's why he bought the following whip. Rounding out the OG era, the Ferrari 360 Modena in silver. Only Ice-T would slap his Pimpin' Ain't Easy plates from the Rolls onto a Ferrari. 3.6-liter V8 F1 style gearbox, this car was a perfect blend of modern Italian speed and old school Ice swagger. Aluminum chassis, suspension that could carve canyons. He carried that OG spirit from the Spirit 2 straight into the 360, bridging eras like a true icon.
I'm not a perfect role model. People looking for a perfect role model. I say don't do drugs, go to school, don't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Get your education, because that's the only chance you got. But I like Jason, I like Freddy Krueger. If you open up a Playboy magazine, I might look at it. And if I catch you stealing one of my cars, I might shoot you.
Alright, we've seen how Ice-T built his collection on stories and street cred. Now, peep the modern lineup. We're ranking number 10 through number 1, mixing family vibes, EVs, supercars, and that custom gangster finesse. At 10th and last place, we have the Ice Family Whip, a dark blue Range Rover SVR Sport. Why number 10, you ask? It's the only SUV in the fleet, and for good reason. It takes the kids to school, hauls Coco's gear, and still hits 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. The SVR Sport trim means you ain't sacrificing speed for space. Family first, but you still feel like a boss behind that 5.0-liter supercharged V8. From the only SUV, now we have the only EV, his red Fisker Karma. Surprisingly, out of all the cars he owns, this electric sedan is the car that gets the most attention. People stop and stare at it a lot for the simple fact you don't see these 2012 machines very often. Dope, but definitely not our favorite. 9th place to the Fisker.
Jesus. You do extreme massage. Snap, it might snap.
Relax and think about cars and rims, how they're so shiny.
Now this one's for when Coco needs a breath of fresh air. The 2008 Aston Martin V8 Vantage Roadster is already sexy as it is, but Ice turned it actually too cold. Antrim blue paint, Caspian blue leather, Arctic blue trim. This color combo is like the ocean met a glacier. It's gorgeous, it's British, and when you drop that roof, the 4.3-liter V8 howl echoes. Plus, those Lexani Platinum wheels, chef's kiss. Aston for the 8th spot. Entering the limited editions lane, a murder red Bentley Continental GT Onyx wide body is not something you see every day. Ice bought it, slammed it, then ended up selling it to upgrade. But for the hot minute he had it, that wide body kit looked like it was carved from obsidian and dipped in blood. This one just looked too fine. It was super extra, but Ice-T knew when to let go and leveled up to a new edition Magic Blue Continental GT. With this player update, he went peacock shimmer paint and HRE chrome rims that catch sun like diamonds. Still a Bentley GT, still a heavyweight champion, but newer. So, 6th rank. Reality check. You can't drive a supercar everywhere. He needed more luxury and space, so to replace the 90s Silver Spur, T got himself a 2011 Rolls-Royce Ghost, white on chrome with 22-inch CEC wheels. The Ghost, his ghost. Silent, smooth, bulletproof comfort. White on white, chrome accents. It's like floating on a cloud with privacy windows. Such an essential in his garage, and one of the main dailies, I suppose. So obviously, 5th spot for the Ghost. The next car He actually called it the most fun car I've ever driven. And we can't argue. We're talking about his Porsche 911 GT3 here. Naturally aspirated 3.0-liter flat six, rear wheel drive, 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds, black body, red accents, but he didn't know yet there was more fun to be had. That's when the Porsche 992 GT3 RS came into play, the more extreme model. That's his latest purchase to date, a 2025 model, white one with silver wheels. This is absolute madness. Unc is still the coolest in the game, no lie. Third rank for the GT3 RS, Unc got the wing out. At second place, we got something special, a custom-made Gangsta Mercedes SL65 AMG that he calls the Black Monster. First of all, it packs a 6.0-liter V12 bi-turbo 630 horsepower engine. But second of all, it got tons of little perks, like the insane butterfly doors or custom rims that shine proudly, plus a bespoke interior. This car lives up to its name. She's a monster you want to pet. And this Ice-T one-of-one spec, truly unique. That's why she's sitting sexy at second rank, baby. To finish off on a magnificent note, at first place, we got Ice-T's UFO on 4 wheels, a hot red McLaren 720S with a Vorsteiner kit and some avant-garde AGL 23 step duo block and brushed, polished, finished wheels. Nasty stuff. Craziest in the driveway for sure. Get it, Unc? It's the cherry on top of a legendary collection. From the blood red 88 Bimmer to the cosmic McLaren 720S, Ice-T's garage evolution is more than a car collection. It's a visual autobiography. Each ride marks a milestone, the struggle, the story, the boss moves, always ahead of the curve. And remember, if Ice-T did it, so can you. But let us know, which whip hit you the hardest? In the meantime, make sure to check out our official ranking of every old school rapper's car collections. And who knows, someone in there might even beat Ice-T's collection. Peace, fam, and drive safe.